Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to my van build. I've been demoing and renovating my Ford E250 van with the goal of traveling around the US. I've learned so much already and I'm not even halfway done. It's going to be a long journey, but I'm super excited to complete this final product and share the journey with you guys along the way. Hey guys, and welcome back to my van build series. If you've been following along, you know that I bought a van, cleaned it up, demoed the interior, installed some subfloor, installed vinyl floor, and planned out the layout, and most recently I installed my maxxair fan. This video I'll be adding some insulation. So my van is a passenger van and not a cargo van like most, so that means it's covered with windows. To help with regulating the temperature inside of my van, I'll be DIYing some insulated window covers as well as getting started on insulating the ceiling. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel. My Patreon link is in the description below, as well as my Google Sheet link where I will be linking and pricing out every single item used in this video. Now, let's get started.
On my face and I'm only 23, and that's just speaking for me. You hit that certain age, you're told to make a living wage, but I swear I just learned my name. I swear I'm not to blame. You're told no more fun, it's off to work. You need to earn it, don't have to have any work, but I don't play that way. I'm always gonna say, take us back to when we were kids. We didn't know how good we had it.
So I just installed Reflectix insulation for the top part of my ceiling. Trent had some left over from a project and I went ahead and bought some more. I used the Reflectix and I adhered it with a 3M adhesive spray, and so far it is holding up perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and continue insulating the inside of my van with the Reflectix on the side. I also have some XPS foam board left over from whenever I installed my subfloor. So with the excess of that, I'm going to cut it to size and install it on the sides. On the sides, in between the bar and the fiberglass wall, there's a lot of space. Nothing's going to be going there, so I'm going to go ahead and add that extra insulation in, and hopefully that will help with the quality of the temperature inside of my van.
Now we're all just sick inside it. Take us back to before we grew up, before our problems blew up. We really needed that, hey, heads up. And I keep telling myself it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, yeah. And even when the sky keeps falling on my head, I'm standing on my feet and reaching for the stars, yeah. Take us back to when we were kids. We didn't know how good we had it. Now we're all just sick inside it. Take us back to before we grew up, before our problems blew up. We really needed that, hey, heads
Ow. Oh my gosh. Ow, that's worse than carpet burn. Oh my gosh. Do not slide on this material. Holy shit. I cut it deep enough. Hey, pretty good. So I have this extra long piece. It is definitely going to be too long for me to slide behind the bar, so I'll have to cut it, but I'll just do that later while I'm in there. Sounds good.
that we did it, yeah. Oh, yeah. Making plans, holding hands, running wild for a while, yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's not stop here, baby. We've been lost here lately. Don't get caught here, baby, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I officially ran out of width-wise of the XPS foam board. I still have little bits and pieces, but none of enough to cut 19 inches long to fit on the sides right here. But I think I've covered probably like 90% of it, so it's covered good. It's extra covered because I already have the Reflectix there. Now I have XPS on top. Like I said, I still have a couple of little pieces I could always just shove places, but I think it's gonna be good. Still have to insulate the walls and doors and stuff, but it's already feeling cooler. Alright, I'm gonna start working on some of my window covers for the inside of the van. I'm using a drop cloth for the inside cover, and then I have some used black sheets that I'm going to use for the outside. So first things is I already traced out the template for one of the windows, and I have a lot of windows. So first thing is tracing that. Now I have my fabric scissors to make cutting a lot easier.
Swipe left, swipe right. Swipe left, swipe right. We left your side.
Okay, so I got my first piece officially cut, so I'm gonna go ahead and go up to the window and make sure it fits good. I'll probably have to trim up some pieces, but okay, I just went checked and it fits pretty perfect. So I have my black sheet, so I'm gonna go ahead and trace this out and cut the same shape.
I won't let us in.
Meant to run like this around about.
Seeing how where you stand.
No, I'm up with that. 11 out of 10 like spinal tap. Start something with your mind up. Got time for that.
You know.
Like, oh, they so cold. Got me glad that I know the way to go. Like, oh, that's how it goes. Wait that away, cause you never know. This about us, it's about us.
Okay, now that I have both pieces cut, I have my towel laid out. I'm gonna go ahead and iron them straight and get all the wrinkles out. So I have my iron, and I also have just a spray water bottle. I know you can put water in this to like steam it better, but just have this.
I make you mine if you're down for that. Swipe left, swipe right. Swipe left, swipe right.
I know that.
We left your side.
So
I make you mine if you're down for that.
Alright, I have both layers ironed flat on top of each other, and so the black is going to go facing the window and the drop cloth is going to go on the inside. So I'm using Stitch Witchery, I'm not sure what it's called, so it's going to be no-sew. And so you just lay this where you want it to adhere to, spray it a little bit on the inside, spray it a little bit on the outside, and iron it, and it'll be glued together. And then I have my Reflectix insulation. I'll be cutting pieces of that and putting that inside the pocket to create the insulation barrier for the window covers.
Long hair silhouette, champagne cigarettes. I try so hard to
my window cover all ironed out. The insulation's all in. It's sealed up all on the sides. I have it in pieces so I can fold it like this. So I have some 1-inch bias tape, and that's going to go around the perimeter of the window cover. I'm going to be gluing the interior piece of it first with some fabric glue, and then on the outside is where I'm going to hot glue the magnets in between and finish gluing the rest of the bias tape on the perimeter that's going to be facing the window. I have a ton of paper clips right here, and that's what I'm using to make sure everything stays. And then I start to remove it once the glue is dry. So we'll start on the long side.
Now I finally get to be myself.
So I glued the bias tape on the interior of the window cover, and now that that's dry, we're gonna flip it on the other side and glue the magnets. So these are the kind of magnets I'll be using. I will put the link down below. I did buy some magnets from Walmart and they were not strong enough at all, so I had to order these from Amazon. So depending on the size of the window, depends on how many magnets I put. For the smaller ones, I just have a single one on the top and then one on each side. Still not sure what I'm going to do for the bottom yet because I ran out of magnets, but now that I have this giant block of 50 magnets, I'll have to revisit some of the ones I've already done. So this is the exterior of the window cover. I'm going to go ahead and put two on top for this one, since it is a slightly bigger window, and then one on each side, and to be determined what the bottom's going to look like. I'm also leaving the corners open right now to see how the light gets in and if I need to put some more magnets on the top corners to have that sealed off better from the light. I will be hot gluing them, so I have my hot glue gun ready, and then I'll just be sliding them under the bias tape and then fabric gluing the remainder.
Hey, yo, Todd.
I can't help myself when you're not around. You're all that I think about. Just don't waste the time when we take our time. Stay under the covers, yeah. I will say keep a good thing going when a good thing's going right. Say, don't you think it's strange what's going on?
Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys the window cover I made, and I just took it off the window, and the back is so hot and the front is not, so that means it must be working. So anyway, so this is one of the side doors. It was a little tricky because there's this window latch to open it, so I cut like a little slit in the middle, have the magnets on, and then the slit goes right over and closes in the back, and it fits perfectly. Okay, so my window covers work so well. They are officially all up. They're not complete because I still have to do some tweaking on a few, add some more magnets, finish gluing down the bias tape, but overall they are up and I can already feel the difference inside of my van. DIYing my covers definitely saved me a lot of money. To be honest, I'm not even sure if there's a company out there that would make window covers for all the different size windows I have in my van. So DIYing is something that I knew I was going to do, and I'm happy I did. I'm happy how they turned out. Before you go, thank you again for sticking with me and this journey. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, Patreon link in the description below if you are interested. Next video I'll actually start woodworking and building stuff, so make sure you go subscribe so you can continue following along this journey with me.
Want something better? Try to slow down, but the pace won't let up. Baby, give me time, I can't promise you forever, but as long as we're together, I'm yours.